Hi, Scorpio. Hi. We had an intense ride last month, huh? Yeah, it was. It really was. If I know people that can roll with that, though, it's you guys. Totally. I can trust you to roll with that one. I appreciate it. But welcome to April 2017. Now, this is a wild month, okay? I've been doing the readings in order. So you guys are number 8, my 8th house buddies. And, yeah. This is a month about getting some really heavy messages. Not even heavy, just like freeing messages. I'm not going to do much with astrology. I'm letting the cards talk today. I'm shuffling away here. Oh, right as I said that. What came out? 2 of Cups. Oh, Scorpio. Naughty, naughty. Not really. It's good. It's wonderful, actually. But, I'm going to just do a little quick, brief astrology thing. Just because, okay, Venus is in retrograde until the 15th. And on the 9th, we have a Mercury retrograde that goes all the way through the rest of the month into the early part of May. So it's all retrograde. What does that do? Collectively, we're going to be feeling it. That's why I'm saying, it's one of those months where, the answers to solutions and the answers that we need do not come in the form we expect them to come in. The best laid plans get derailed. There are surprise meetings. Wow, you guys just got 4... You have the Tower, the Emperor, the 7 of Swords, and the Star. Okay. What was I saying about, I was about to say, insights come very suddenly this month. They can be overpowering, they can take over, they can surprise, they can unsettle. And that's for everybody, not just Scorpio. You guys aren't the only ones experiencing that. I know that that's often how the world seems to. Oh, Temperance. This has been coming out a lot too. Wow. Your neighbor, Temperance, because Temperance is the Sagittarius card. For you late Scorpios that are on that weird Sagittarius cusp. There's your vibe. Yeah, this month is crazy that way. Everybody's having just sudden, crazy, psychic, not even psychic, just, they're meeting themselves. And the world's throwing things at them that they never thought they could handle, and they're having to be like, oh, I guess I can handle that. I feel like of everybody, though, this is what I'm picking up even before we got all the crazy cards coming out there. You're, ready to get your hands dirty with this one. You are going to be loving this energy. It's going to work for you. I think it's because you guys are already kind of out-of-the-box thinkers. You're okay with that? You see the world with your own... Another card fell on the floor. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't like climbing down from my stool, but I have to. Because the King of Swords says so. Okay, wow, you guys. Whew. Yeah, you're ready to get your hands dirty. You're ready to get in this energy. Oh. Ooh, 8 of Swords, you guys. Interesting. Very interesting. Getting at the top of this reading I have. I'm going to pull a couple more and then we're going to talk. And have a heart-to-heart. Okay, so you're ready to go in there. You're like, cool. We're going to have a weird month where everybody's going to be meeting themselves and having answers that don't make sense and having off-the-wall, experiences that we're not ready for. Cool. Let's do it. And honestly... that's going to serve you very well this month. I think what I'm seeing here is the beginning of building something for yourself that really reflects you, who you are. I feel like a lot of you, it's you haven't wanted to share yourself with the world. Oh, 3 of Wands. You haven't wanted to be sharing yourself for a little while. We talked about that last month. And, things have just, the energy's shifting in such a way that you're like, okay, I'm ready to share again. Oh, and the sun. Very interesting, you guys. Are you ready to share again? You know, the sun's going in Taurus, your opposite sign, your house of partnership. That's the 7th house for you guys. The house of partnership. The house of sharing. The house of communing with another. The house of balance. And, you know, so you've been holding back a little bit, kind of like waiting to see. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Page of Wands, very interesting. Yeah, you're waiting to see. You've been waiting to see if you could really put yourself out there again the way that you had in the past. You kind of been like, yeah, am I ready? Am I really ready? Because I've been burned. Been thinking about it. I've been thinking about how to like move forward in a calm, kind way that doesn't involve me like going backwards anymore. And then what I see here is like, you're like, yeah, you know, I think I am ready. Okay, as soon as you have that, I think I am ready to share myself. I think I'm ready to see what can go on there if I put my creative endeavors out there, if I start that new business, if I tell that person how I feel. I think, you know, if I like somebody, if I'm crushing on somebody a little bit, you're kind of feeling your mojo a little bit. You're like, yeah, you know, maybe I'm ready. Maybe I'm ready. Well, as soon as you act on that, you guys, in any way, as soon as you put your foot out that door and you start sharing your Scorpio selves, whoo boy, are things going to move. They're going to move. You are going to get feedback immediately. So it is, even though it's retrograde season, there's this movement around you. It's very fast paced, actually. Keep that in mind, because it is retrograde season. And sometimes when things move quickly and they move at that lightning pace that you're like, I could go forever. Shady things can go down. You know? I know you're already like kind of guarded. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you go back to being super guarded, right? So here's what I say. Just stick to this energy. Stick to like what feels good to you. You know, you don't have to take the time too. This is the other little trick. Is just take that extra time before you react to something. If you know, you put yourself out there and then people start reacting to you and they're like, wow, okay, you know, you're so powerful. Like, what is this? Like, what are you doing? And they're giving you feedback, because they will be. You know, just sit back and watch how people react. You'll know the people you want in your corner. And you'll know the people that you're like, I don't need them right now, because I am sharing myself. And here's the thing, you guys. You are, I think, you know, you have been in the cellar, so to speak, clearing out the cobwebs for a while. And it hasn't really been your favorite. Like, you've been wanting to transform, you've been wanting to change, and you've been making these like tweaks to everything. You've been doing the work. But, you know, you're kind of like, okay, I'm doing that. You are detectives. You are good at going deep. You are good at spending time in there and doing that work. You're good with it. You're good for it. You can do it. But the thing that's cool about April is like, this is such a weird month, because for everybody else, it's like this struggle to like push forward. Well, not everybody, actually. A lot of people, everybody's having an amazing month. It's just weird. But for you, it's like, okay, this weird, crazy month. This is the month that you guys get the Star and the Temperance card right in the middle of it. And the King of Swords. Cutting to the chase, getting down to business, doing what you want to be doing, making magic in the world, sharing yourself again. You know, when I see Temperance and the Star together like that too, here's something I'm going to say. For those of you who've been feeling like, as you've been going through that shadow side, as you've been going through your transformations, as you've been kind of parsing through all these different parts of yourself that you want to get right, some of you might have fallen into a little bit of addiction. Not everybody. A lot of you are very level-headed. But if for anybody like that, this is a great time to take care of yourself. You know, spring is here. You are going to be fast and furious and action-paced. Guess what really helps with clarity and going forward with that? Self-care. You know, get out and exercise, drink some extra water, get some extra sleep. Seriously. Because when you have this much energy, you have the Tower, you have the Emperor, you have Temperance, you have the Star, you have the King of Swords, you have the Two of Cups. That's high energy. That's fast moving. It is very intense. It demands a lot of you. And if you have it in the shadows for a while and you're coming out and that's what's hitting you right off the bat as soon as you start sharing of yourself again, woo, that's a lot. It can almost be too much. And that's where we're going to get to this Eight of Swords. I think one thing that you might notice happening with this, just the world is going to be reacting to you. I think like that's the thing. You're going to be kind of like, whoa, what is happening right now? Everybody's just reacting to me and showing up and like getting in my face and wanting to know what I'm doing and who I am and what my goals are and what my dreams are. And they want to know what I'm doing. And for those of you, I started with that Two of Cups, you might be meeting somebody or you might be reconnecting with somebody. And they want to know about you and they want to connect with your soul level. You might shut down a little bit. Just a little bit. That's okay. It's okay. You're allowed to shut down a little bit. Just a little bit though, you guys. I don't want you going full back there. You know, it's a retrograde, but you know, just take heed of that. You know, Eight of Swords energy for me is exhaustion. It's getting so tired that you kind of feel blind to your path anymore. Like, you know, what were you envisioning at the beginning of the month with all this energy coming at you? It's like, oh, I lost the thread. I can't see. I don't know. Just leave me alone. You might have a little bit of that. I don't think that's a problem. That's the sign that you need to go and get right with yourself inside and take a step back. Just tell people I'm taking the evening. This is my time. Do it. Because the energy doesn't stop. It's not going to stop for you. Like, unless you say, I need time to incorporate like this new energy that's all around me, because you will. You're gonna need a few minutes to process the fact that so much energy is coming at you. Because it's not going to stop, and and it's going to keep coming. It's going to want to connect with you. That's the thing. There's like this, it's almost like the world hasn't been seeing you. They've been kind of like, oh yeah, you're over there. And suddenly the spotlight has just been turned on you. And it's like, okay, you get to call the shots. You get to do whatever you want. What do you think? What are your opinions? What do you want to create? What relationship do you want to have? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids? Do you want to travel the world? Because that spotlight is hardcore on you. And that can, you guys, that can be a lot for you. You know, you're very magnetic. You're very confident. You're very capable of holding your own. No problem. But I wouldn't say that, for you having that sun blaring right in your face like that, it's not always the best vibe for you. I think you're more in line with the Tower and the Emperor, like those stronger, deeper energies that are a little bit more, they're like a still presence that you notice. And the sun is like, I think you might feel a little bit blinded by the sun. And it's not a bad thing. Once again, this is positive energy. You are making a change. I think some of you really are going to get healthy with this. Some of you really are going to just be putting those pieces right. I think this energy, the way the world's going to be reacting to, is going to be very inspirational for you to move forward. And for some of you, seriously, you're meeting somebody. I don't always say that, but the reason I'm saying that is I have the Two of Cups, I have the Tower, the Temperance, the Star, and the Sun card. Those are... When the Two of Cups is the very first card that comes out, and the Sun is the last card that comes out, and in between that we have these major arcana cards, that is somebody piercing through to your soul. And like I said, piercing through to your soul. And you are going to resist. You're going to resist, my Scorpio friends. I love you to death, but it's going to be a lot. It's almost like you're going to almost feel like this month too much of a good thing. But you know what? Suck it up. Sorry. I love you guys. It's just like, man, the world wants to work with you. The world wants to see you. The world wants to be a part of your life. You know, they want to be your partners and your coworkers. They want to create art with you. They want you to share your gifts instead of keeping them all secretly locked away, you know? I mean, you guys are so lovable too. I mean, when somebody falls for a Scorpio, and I was with Scorpio for many years, you guys. Yeah. When you fall for a Scorpio, oh, that's your bonus card right there. Chariot. Once again, fast moving energy. Guys, when you fall for a Scorpio, it's like you want to know them forever. You want to know them. You want to be a part of that. You want to get in there. You want to know. You guys are like a really big, sexy riddle that has to be solved. And, you know, so that's what's going to happen. And here's the thing. Everybody is getting like a little bit of a personal challenge this month. And the challenge for you, I'm realizing now as I look at all this energy, the challenge for you is to be accepting of this abundance, to really accept it, and to share of yourself fearlessly, and to know that people aren't out to get you. They're not out to destroy you. Nobody wants the worst for you. I mean, the energy that's surrounding you this month is energy is like wants the best for you, wants to see you thrive and wants to share it with you. So you know, the challenge is for you really is acceptance of it. You know, a lot of times people talk about, you know, law of attraction, all this stuff, right? And one of the key elements of that is acceptance. Yeah, you can wish and daydream about it all day long, but where's the key moment? Whether or not you say yes or no to something. Whether or not you allow something in or not, whether or not you close the door in the face of what wants to come in and revolutionize your life and challenge you to be more and to feel more and do more and be your fullest self. And that's your challenge this month. This funky ass month, it is no joke, just tests for everyone. You have kind of a fun test. And I do think you're totally capable of it. And you're probably sitting there thinking like, Sarah, I can accept things. Do you even know me? Do you even know Scorpios? We like the good life. We know what we want. We have our standards. I'm like, I know you do. But, you know, once again, are you ready for being blinded by the sun? You tell me, because maybe you are. You can tell me in the comments below if you are ready to be blinded by the sun. I'm super happy for you because this is good shit right here. You are going to be shocked by this month. There's movement here where there wasn't before. External movement. That's the thing. It's you communicating with the external world. It's not the internal process that we were talking about in the last couple of months. This is like you're out there. You're on center stage. And the reactions and the interactions. Once again, that sun is going into Taurus, which is your opposite sign. That is about you and other. You and other. People want to know you. People want to work with you. People want to hear you. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited for you guys. It's beautiful energy. It's positive energy. It is forward moving energy. It is nonstop. So once again, my one piece of advice, accept all this positive, good energy in. Take the time to communicate. Pay attention to who's really in your corner, who's not. Rest when you need it. Go into a quiet, safe space and just rest for a minute through this whole thing. Be flexible, be open-minded, be accepting. You'll do great. All right, so speaking of your opposite sign, Taurus, I'm wearing jewelry by an amazing Taurus. She does jewelry, and her store is called Pink Moon 422. I'm wearing Herkimer Quartz diamond crystals right now that she made for me, handmade with rose gold, and it's beautiful, really positive, psychic energy, very clarifying, very safe and grounded, and she makes so many beautiful things by hand. I'm going to link her Etsy shop below. I love her, and I just want to spread the word about her amazing work. So I will put that below. You can check it out. I will also put my email on my website below. If you have questions about this really intense month and what you're about to experience, I would love to hear from you or set up a private reading. Either one would be great. I will see you guys in May. I love you all so much. You are near and dear to my heart, as you know. I feel like I could cry if I start even talking about the emotional side. So I'm just going to stop right there. I'm really happy for you guys. I love you so much. I will talk to you in a month, and all the greatest blessings on you guys. All right. Bye.